The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. First given the game to the rookie from Oregon. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And a big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Right. Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun.
That's a pick, man. Come on.
He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Right, ready to send this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Look the hot.
First down throw by Stroud. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. 1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Run here with Allen. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
You know, Gabe, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback. Never seeing the rush. Never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. Running right side. And he'll pick up the ball to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. They've got a man in motion. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Hits him on the out route. And they put this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Line up the design keeper. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now it's Lamar. Buying some time right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. New set of downs for them from the 31. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
46-yard line.
Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
At the 28-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Again, Stroud. Complete out to the right. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Ravens 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Passing downfield, working the left. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
At the 40-yard line.
A designed run, Jackson keeping it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
Jackson sack. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Here's Lamar. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Puts together a quality game here before sliding to a stop. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Speed left, speed left.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st down, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. This one quickly to down. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens 16-yard line.
Whoa. 19 Texans. Hey, Uno. 11.
Here's Stroud again. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motion a receiver left. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers, But always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic. Hence going out for the sack.
Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before...
Bro, they be hoeing me, dog. They be hoeing me, bro. And they be hoeing me, bro.
Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yo. No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Come hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And again, it's Jackson.
Good defense.
Is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First down. Here's Lamar. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Man, should have hit that hole a little faster, man. Should have trusted it.
After battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here, a spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He fields it from the 8.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Why, Tony. Here we go. Look the hot. Hey, team. What's that?
This is Allen on the give. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The Texans first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds it. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now second and 6 at the Ravens 12-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Brings it in. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Working quickly here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
19 seconds. 11. Texas.
Again, Stroud. To the end.
Come on, man.
Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away.
You ain't gonna find my playbook on YouTube.
He just sends this out and over the end zone.
You ain't gonna find my playbook on YouTube.
For the 35 to begin this drive.
I'm original, dog.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
It's a gain of 7.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it down to the 33. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down throw for Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
Hey, come on.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now. He's drawn up here for Lamar. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offensive line fast. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple of yards shy of that marker. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Lamar throwing again. Forced out to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens struck the second half with some needed points. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
Ravens 20.
Right, ready to send this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end.
Mm-hmm. Got that boy pausing the game out there, Woody.
Zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. Looking slant round, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 Texans.
1st down, Stroud. That's back-to-back for down. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 4-yard line. Working quickly here.
14 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's got a man left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he's got it in the end zone.
that nigga pressing R2. He trying to figure out what I'm doing. He trying to press R2. That shit ain't helping you, dog.
Find the fastest kid and let him run.
That shit slowing you down because you trying to pick your fucking defense off of what you think I'm doing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson.
Oh, safety man. Come on, safety man. Come on.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. stopped for loss of yardage.
Back at the 42.
Jackson to throw it. On the move, hit it right. Sends this to the end zone.
Come on, man. Why can't I beat it in time, dog?
Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high?
He getting lucky, man.
Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Don't worry about it.
And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Tony. Hey, uno. Oh,
So read handoff to Allen. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Down at the 31. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Texans have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
here we go.
It's Allen again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey. 18. What's that?
Right back to Allen. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He almost got up out of there, though.
The execution of that play, at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
11.
They go play action with Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Look to high. Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Tony. Hey, uno. Hey, south. 11.
Stroud's going to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. 1st and 10 from the 43.
18.
Here's Stroud again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Right side into the hands of Allen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Ravens are going to use the first
The tight end, he fucking blocked.
They still have 2 to work with in this this final quarter. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Oh, yeah, because I'm definitely fit to get a pick on this drive.
Starting from the 5. Here's a reverse. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
100% I'm about to get a fucking pick.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Double pass. Double pass. Double pass. Illegal man downfield. There we go. There we go.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline.
Oh, safety.
Inside the 30.
Too little.
Gets it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 61 yards. And the Ravens first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. One center for Lamar.
Bro, why y'all not on top of that, bro?
The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First down throw by Stroud.
The damn running back got in the way.
And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Be for real. Be fucking for real, dog.
Here he goes again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a
Be
16.
fucking for real, bro.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too.
Waiting on an interception, Woody. You didn't get it. You're supposed to got it. You didn't get it.
Almost everything else we got here today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. He is taken down as he
Bro, this dude is so ass, bro. I don't know why my safety not in position.
and picks up the first. Offense in a hurry up here.
First down, Baltimore.
First and 10. Here's Jackson.
Throw it. Throw it. Throw it, motherfucker.
Going deep here for the end zone.
Oh my God, Maze!
The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10.
This nigga, like, he hanging on for dear life, dog.
2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now, and you don't come up with that onside kick.
Offense up to the line fast.
Mm-hmm.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans holding a 10-point lead. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
All right.
Now we give to Allen, running right. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. We give to Allen out of the shotgun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long.
Come on, 73, block.
And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that pushes
Who can I put at safety, dog?
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. As this at the 6.
Mm-hmm.
Just beyond their own 20.
Come on out here with it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
There we go. There we go. There we go. That should have happened 3 drives ago.
Have possession at the 25.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A loss at 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 19-yard line.
This is Allen on 2nd. And he
Come
can't
on,
escape
bro. Why is it so delayed?
But defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And that's a win for the pass.
Bruh.
Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion.
Come on, man. Y'all with the cap.
One of those those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap.
Y'all with the cap.
Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Come on. Come on out here and throw that pick again.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Back to work after throwing the pick.
Mm-hmm.
Incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned.
Well, OKC gonna go back to back, ain't it?
Could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, middle.
2nd down. Jackson to pass. Taking a final shot at the end zone.
Sting Lee.
And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Texas. Oh, ready? Down.
Trying it right side with Allen. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is
Shit, so ass.
And now Brock got to imagine
Roll
those
right,
Super Bowl
throw right,
rings
man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Should have had way more than 4 picks.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi Trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise.
This nigga here, though. This boy here, 6'5", 220, and be moving. You hear me? Look, I got 2 Nico Collins on the team, boy.